So sexism is rampant at the Olympics, but that's not all. The Games are known for embarrassing gaffes, and looks like Paris is off to a bad start too. Since the Games opened, here's what the host has done. Wrongly introduced South Korea as North Korea, played the Sudanese anthem in a South Sudan game, hoisted the Olympic flag upside down, and even placed the Olympic rings wrong. This is the world's biggest sporting event, and these blunders do not bode well for Paris. So what are the organizers saying about them? Can Paris avoid more such slip-ups? Our next report tells you.
The South Korean team was excited. Its 143 athletes were waving their flags, floating down the Seine, waiting for their introduction. But it did not go as expected. The announcers did welcome them, but as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. That's not the name of South Korea. Ironically, it's the official name of North Korea. It was an embarrassing gaffe, and South Korea did not take it well. They launched a strong complaint. They called for a meeting with the Olympic Committee president. After all, who would like to be introduced as their warring neighbor? The Olympic Committee has since apologized, but it wasn't the only faux pas. Looks like Paris is having a hard time getting names and countries right. Look at what happened with South Sudan. It is gunning for Olympic glory, but that run took a nasty turn on Sunday. The men's basketball team was gearing up for the Games. They stood for the national anthem, but the organizers played the Sudanese anthem instead of that of South Sudan. It was met with boos from spectators. Soon they realized their mistake. The right anthem was then played, but it wasn't a good look for Paris. The organizers called it a human error, but South Sudan did not let it go easily. The team called it disrespectful. After all, it is the Olympics we're talking about. But Paris is no stranger to controversy. It started right with the opening ceremony, especially this sequence. It was a banquet scene showing drag artists. Many felt it was a parody of the Last Supper painting by Leonardo da Vinci. The famous artwork itself represents a key scene from the Bible.
This was signed off on this.
So it did not go down well with the Catholic Church in France. They called it a mockery of Christianity.
And the reason they're doing this,
But the outrage wasn't just limited to France. Soon it was all over social media. Conservative politicians, far-right groups, and Christian communities slammed the event. It forced the organizers and creative director to apologize.
am I right? It's disgusting.
And clearly there was never an intention to show disrespect to any religious group. On the contrary, I think that Thomas Joly really tried to really intend to celebrate community tolerance. That was his word yesterday. And looking at the result of the polls that we shared, we believe that this ambition was achieved. If people have taken any offense, we are, of course, really, really sorry.
Our intention was never to be impertinent or to be subversive, as I said earlier. Our idea was simply that with this great diversity, we wanted to collectively include everyone.
The list of blunders goes on. During the ceremony, the Olympic flag was raised upside down. The 5 colored rings of the iconic emblem were also in the wrong positions at one point. Looks like the Olympics are off to a tumultuous start, and Paris has a lot to answer for. After all, this is the biggest sporting event in the world. It must ensure there's no more faux pas. Failure to do so will only undermine the Games.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
On this today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can we expect from this?